Hi guys, Chip here, and today I will be showing you how to fold the Thunderstorm. I think this is actually pretty fitting considering the weather. Where I am, there's a lot of thunder, currently at least. So this is the Thunderstorm. It was one of the original members of the 2018 to 19 Flying Fox League, and it's actually it inspired the Sandstorm. You can see actually because they both have the same wing design, and the Sandstorm in turn inspired the Action 80. Oh yeah, I've never really shown them together, have I? The Action 80 is considerably larger, and yeah, well, actually, they have different sizes, because Action 80 is wider at the front, but yeah. So, this is a dart that can also fly as a glider. It was used during the 2018 to 19 winter, and as I said before, it's one of the founding members of the Flying Fox League FFL, as you can see the green 2018 to 19 logo. And it was also number 7 in the Flying Fox League tournament. Actually, you might remember that I made a shock, right? Oh my. Okay, there it is. And that is Rex. But here you can see its companion plane, the Lightning Shock. Oh yeah, Thunderstorm is actually a special edition of a Standard Storm, and then Lightning Shock is a special edition of the Shock 1. Actually, this is the closest thing I have to the Shock 1. Similar tip style, except without the pushy thingy, and same size. So you can see this is plane number 8. Numbers 1 through 6 were owned by my friends. And yeah, shot class, I used to put all this, and I also used to put these. And you can also see the old Flying Fox logo there. But yeah, next I'll show you the family tree, and after that we will get right on and start folding. Oh my. Dark. No, other way maybe. Oh my. So you can see Storm class here. Storm class was made after Royal class in Prototype 1. But before the Generation 2 Generation 2 Fox planes. It's also has a sister class called Fox class, which are basically just a bunch of J-Storms, but without some features. And I gifted those away to my friends. So, you can see that those are the old storms, and then the last storm I made was the Sandstorm, but the last old storm I made, nope. Yeah, there it is. You can see here that there's FFL series, and then there's the FFL Special Edition, which is a larger special edition of the Thunderstorm, and then there's Thunderstorm and Lightning Shock. So that's enough of me babbling. Let's get folding. Okay, so for this plane, you will need a piece of standard letter paper, blank or lined, it doesn't really matter, as well as a pair of scissors, which I already have here. So yeah, the Storm class did precede actually no, Action came first, then Storm, which was kind of inspired by Action, but then the new Actions are inspired by the old Storms. that doesn't make sense, but yeah. So, as usual, we're gonna do, a fold down the length of the paper. You can't really see the whole thing, but I've done it in everything, and, yeah, you're just gonna do that. Sorry, I clipped my nails today, and they're not as sharp, so, yeah, you want to do that both ways until you have something that looks like this. Then you want to unfold it. Then fold down the two top corners. You want this edge to touch this edge, and you want to make sure that one side of the fold is right at the line. And just do it again with the other side. Next, you are going to fold this point down to the very bottom and, making sure it touches the central crease I made earlier, like that. Then you're going to fold that upper part. Until you have this, it looks kind of like an envelope, right? Next, you are going to fold this up, and as I said before, sometimes it helps to unfold these. I like doing it, but for beginners, normally they do this because they can see more clearly. I can do both, but I prefer the other one better because you can get better creases. So yeah, you should have something looking like this. And then you want to fold down this edge to touch that central crease that we made at the very start. Okay, so just do that. And for this one, this is actually one where you do fold it down all the way because it helps construct the wings. So just fold it down the entire length. And then do the same thing with the other side. Or no. First, you have to, you kind of hold it like this with your thumb and pointer. And then you kind of bend this. It's hard to explain, but you kind of just fold it out. Make this edge flat. And then you want to do the same thing with the other side. So I'm just going to kind of turn it to help. And of course, as I said before, you want to make sure that these points, it's specific to this one. It won't work with, for example, the Action 80, but you want to make this point touch that central line you made. And then you want to fold down the entire length. I'm just going to check to make sure that's right about there. Okay, so I'm just going to fold the entire thing down. And then kind of open it up and then squash it back down. If you've done origami before, it's, you'll understand. I used to do a lot of origami, but now I do planes. I kind of just like planes more because they're very functional. And you can design them very easily and stuff. This. Yeah, I made this in Japan, actually. Okay, so you fold this sideways. And then you want to fold this down like that, but you want to make this edge touch the bottom. I call it a keel. I don't know if anybody else does. Oh yeah, Rex is a girl. I don't know if you're this far in the video, but I'm also going to make separate video about it later, talking about how Rex is a girl. So yeah, you want to fold that completely down. Sorry if I distracted you. And then you want to do the same thing with the other side. Yeah, this is definitely not my best planes, because I'm kind of blocked because this camera right here. But yeah, you want to do that. And then those folds you made earlier from folding that entire thing down, you want to fold this, but the wing is going to have 2 layers. You want to fold up the second layer that's not folded yet using the guides you got from the first layer, if that makes any sense. And there's going to be a tiny edge right... Oh, my exposures. Yeah, there's going to be a tiny edge here that's kind of unavoidable just because the way that it's made. Because paper is not a 2D thing. It's it has thickness. And right, for the final detail, this is my first plane in this series so far to have kind of, what are they called? Elevator? Yeah, elevators. Oh yeah, so if it's on the tail, it's an aileron. If it's on the wings, they're elevators. But did you know that for some planes, technically these aren't elevators, they're actually called elevons. No, aileron. I can't remember. It's just a portmanteau of the two words, but they're not elevators. They actually serve the function of elevators as well as ailerons. So yeah, you want to fold roughly 1 centimeter. I don't know what that is. Oh, I shouldn't have used these gardening scissors. I should get real scissors, but I'm just... Yeah, just cut those are ugly, very ugly cuts, but nothing I can do. Look at this. Kingdra. Anyways, yeah, you're gonna fold. I'm so dumb. Yeah, so you cut about 1 centimeter there, and then technically, because it's an angle, you're supposed to cut a little more than 1 centimeter, or no, a little less. But the angle is so little, it doesn't really matter, and we're eyeballing it anyway. So, I hate these scissors. Oh my, those are very ugly cuts. Well, you're supposed to fold these up. This is ugly, very ugly. And then, yeah. There you have it. This is a thunderstorm. I hope you enjoyed. Check out the description down below where I have my business email, my other channels, Discord, and some other stuff that's pretty cool. And goodbye.